Okay, this is the next test of the sim. With the new build, the shakedown cruise continues. We'll see how things are looking. Turn on the fan. Probably should have a keyboard within arm's reach. Check the audio levels. They look reasonable. That is Tampa approach for this section, streaming online. So we got a little real world air traffic control, even though we don't have real air traffic control. Oh, balloon. Oh, nice. It's still a little underexposed for what I would like for inside the sim. Turn these on, you can see a little bit better. But it's hard to get the balance right between the cockpit and the screen. If I had a camera that wasn't 10 years old, that might help. Maybe that's something I'll take care of. And we'll check the channel real quick, in case anybody's watching. Thought it was broadcasting live. Says I am. Yep.
Sorry, say again.
New rig test number 2. All right. Log in so I can see the chat. Interesting, it's not showing up on my phone yet. But I see it here.
November 9162 Whiskey, it's going to maintain 4,000.
Father-son simulator, hey. Huh. A little low on the volume from my mic. Okay, thank you. I'll fix that. How's this? Is that better? Let me know. Still want to find a way to see that. On my phone, so I don't have to look over at the screen. But for whatever reason, it does not seem to be showing up here. Let's see. I'm not going to be on very long. I just wanted to test that everything's working and the visuals. I've been trying to get the alignment of the camera right. There it is. Good, I'm glad the mic is better. Keep that there for now. We'll put the keyboard away because we don't use one of those when we fly. Okay, Brandywine Airport is where we are. I used to fly out of here. This is where I started my flight training in the real world, just outside of Philadelphia. CTAF, but it has an ATIS. It's not in the sim, it doesn't look like. Let's check the weather on ForeFlight. still astonished all this technology works the way it's supposed to. They list having an AWOS on 124.12. Oh, I forgot. Keep forgetting to turn this on. That's my mistake. Pardon the view. That breaks the immersion, doesn't it? But this thing, the lights don't go off when I turn the sim off, so I have to toggle it off manually so it's not on all the time. And I need to have a checklist to take care of that. 121.4. I guess we could just tune up here old school. See if we hear anything on that. Nope. Okay, well in the real world, it says it is 210 at 4. So we take off on 27, which sounds fine by me.
Except 795, I'm going to have to give you a box pattern around just for station with an aircraft above you that's one feet of burrows on New York as well.
And
Heading 340.
lights are set. Controls are working. Feet on the brakes. Yeah. And the main test here is actually the streaming rig, because I've practiced or tried a couple of streams and it's been very choppy. And I think somewhere along the way I changed the setting and screwed it up. So we're going to try not to do that today. I think I have it running and I guess I can see here how smooth it looks. It still looks choppy. Doesn't the video look choppy? I'm looking at the stream live right now, and it does not look smooth to me. It's perfectly smooth here in the sim. I wonder what the problem is. My connection speed is excellent. I'm 60 frames a second. It's just not looking smooth. I don't know why. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, very choppy. Thanks, William. Interesting. I'm not sure why. Why it would be choppy. All the settings are right. And I've got everything set the way it tells it to be set. 60 frames a second. Encoding, no drop frames. My bitrate is 9,000. It's something. I don't know. We're going to lose the screen here for just a second. I'm still here. I'm just messing with something. Hold on. Let's turn off ProTune and see if that's any better. We'll find out here. Oops, you don't want to see that, do you? I'll turn off low light. I wonder if it's changing the shutter speed.
It is not active.
Now we'll see if it's any better. It's funny looking at this on the stream from behind. Yeah, you're getting 10, 15 FPS. Yeah, but that's why, because I'm got 56 and 60. Ah, that seems better now, doesn't it? Let's see. That to me looks better. But you guys tell me, because my frames are very high. That looks better. Let's take off and see how it looks. This is why we're testing. I think maybe low light, it's messing up the shutter speed. We'll line up and see how it looks. I actually made this airport in X-Plane. We'll see here. I'm watching the stream, which has got a delay on it. Nope, still choppy. But I recorded one the other day, and it was great. So I don't know what the problem is. Huh. The alignment looks pretty good, though, in terms of the screens. Let's see. Just adjusting the camera. Well, I'm not quite sure why I would be doing that. Yeah, that's really curious. This is a sloped runway in the real world. Camera alignment looks pretty good. Not perfect in terms of the lines. Yeah, that looks really choppy, doesn't it? So something is different from a couple days ago. 'Cause a couple days ago it was no problem. I've got everything set the way I would want it. 60 frames a second. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should be at 30. Anybody who's expert in this stuff, let me. But what's driving me nuts is the other day it looked great and it worked great right out of the box. I can't figure out what the problem is. That makes it look really choppy, doesn't it? I'm watching the stream out of this window here. I just don't know. That looks really terrible. Thank you, Captain Aviation. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out why. And if I look at my stats, no drop frames. Everything looks great in the sim. Getting plenty of good frames here. But it is something about how, well, we've got an autopilot, let's use it. Put ourselves on level. We'll try to figure this out. So, put ourselves in heading mode, then I can at least turn us. Okay, so you guys are seeing choppy video. And I've got choppy video on my screen in this, but smooth here. See here, stream. We'll head to, yeah, Dewey's pretty good. Output. Huh. Well, I don't know, guys. I think it's something in the camera. It has to be because my stream settings are all constant. I wonder if I were to change. Let's try something here. Let's go to 720, super view. Let's see. Here's a sure way to know. No. Still choppy, huh? Interesting. Well, I don't mean to torture you guys with this, but I sure would like to figure out what the hell's going on. So, beats me. 180. Let's try going 30 frames a second? No. And maybe linear for the view. No, still sort of choppy, huh? Yep, now it looks terrible. Well, I don't know, I'm not going to torture you guys, but I got to figure this out. It'll drive me absolutely batty. Huh. Okay, well I might as well go back to something that looks great. Why don't we try 4K? That couldn't be any better. 1080. 60 frames. Wide view. And back online. Well, if anybody is an expert in this stuff, I would love advice, because I have no idea what the hell's going on here. Just too bad, because the view is great, and everything else in the sim is working just fine. See if I see anything else in the chat here. Yeah, 480p, I don't know. Streaming for, I switched down to 480 for a minute, I think. You can see that the general Philadelphia area looks great. View out the side window here in a second. That's Applebrook Golf Club down there out the window. Which I recognize. Oh, the airport's right in front of us. Well, we might as well make it interesting. I think we could probably make one S-turn here. See where we are. Oh, I want to make sure we're out the front window though, don't I? There we go. All right, let's see if we can. What? How much altitude? 2,000 feet. I don't like going that way. We're going to go back this way. Top is feathering. I don't remember best glide in the Cessna. should be able to slip into there. No flaps as yet. I think it's best glides lower than 90 though. No flaps until I'm sure. I think we can put in 1 notch. And we can fly a little slip when we need to. This airplane doesn't really slip. You can try. I mean, the real one slips. One more notch flaps. Still slipping.
November 21 Foxtrot, for now, just turn right heading 230. I got a IFR aircraft inbound to runway 24 there, trying to just keep you out of the way there.
Hey, we survived. Lost the center line though. Okay, well, I got to diagnose what's up with. It's on the stream right here. I got to diagnose what's up with OBS and what's going on in the stream. So I'll figure that out. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. And it was a test. Thanks for taking part of the test. Sorry you had to see so much back and forth and everything else. But I will see if I can get this figured out. Maybe we'll start with a new camera. And hello, William in Scotland. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you on the next stream. Appreciate your help with the test.